All right, guys, here we are with that funky Terran music, and up in the top of the map, we have our red Terran player coming in for the team StarTale. It is their ace, StarTale Bomber. Although I think maybe Squirtle would be the ace now, but he was traditionally mostly their ace.
Yeah, and it's only they only have 3 losses, so someone will have to play after him.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I mean, he could still be the aces, and he's their best
Whatever.
player. Anyway.
Wouldn't StarTale ace be StarTale's?
Oh, you're right. He is. Never mind. Okay, forget everything I just said, except for that Bomber's up at the top of the map in the red. Down here, the bottom left, we have our blue Terran player from Prime winning a game, tying things up. It is none other than ByuN. ByuN.
So we keep talking about ByuN's great performance in the
that
game.
That song.
No.
It makes my brain hurt.
ByuN.Prime, we keep talking about his great GSL performance recently, but actually at IPL 4, he got all the way through the open bracket into groups.
Yeah.
And then got through groups into, or actually, well, I don't know if he got through groups, but he showed amazing games.
Did well.
Yeah. I remember specifically Jockji. I felt so bad for him because Jockji won our Tournament of Champions, right?
I casted that
He
series.
did not even lose a series in the Tournament of Champions, and that was like the best players. Oh, something's going on. But I'll continue talking about Jockji while we watch this Rax develop. Jockji beat everyone, the best players from all the teams in TAC2.
Yeah.
Did not lose a series. Got to IPL 4 open bracket. Did not lose a series. Got through winners into groups. Did not lose a series until Bomber and ByuN, and lost to both of them, and and did not advance to the championship bracket.
I remember that.
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, that was. I can't remember
both
who
of these guys.
With that.
That's insane.
With, but yeah. Well, now they're going to take out each other.
Yeah.
One of them is going to emerge
Jockji's like,
champion.
yes.
This is ByuN, though. This is total ByuN to go for a cheese here. He's going for that Marauder rush. And Bomber
did not see it.
Yeah, that's right. And
just barely did not see it.
Yeah, it was extremely close here. Bomber, though, actually is making a bunker at the top of his ramp. He suspects something.
There's no barracks in the base. He's already scouted in the base and didn't see so he knows seeing the orbital. Yeah, you have to have a bunker.
Well, he sees no barracks and he sees the gas. It basically just telegraphs, hey, it's a Marauder rush. And that barracks is actually quite a ways away. Honestly, I don't feel like that's the best place to proxy that if you want to Marauder rush on this map.
Yeah.
It's a long way. Yeah, I mean, look at those Marauders. They're pretty big.
The other choice is you try to hide it over here, right?
Yeah,
I guess.
It's one of those maps that maybe isn't the best for this sort of thing. But, I mean, with a bunker, I don't think ByuN's going to be able to do anything to this. Yeah, it's a bunker, man. What else can you say? So, Bomber.
You got caught.
His spider sense tingling, man. And
there's a command center coming up. Wow.
He's going to be so far ahead.
No fear of this Marauder rush.
And ByuN decided to just go home. He's like, all right, well, that's that.
Might as well scout with my barracks. Well, I got it. Well, it's useless.
Pretty much it.
Yep. Man, so Bomber showing no fear. He's just chugging full steam ahead, getting a 3rd barracks and a command center just as his first refinery is going up. Back over at ByuN's base, he is building a command center because he realizes, I didn't do anything the first 4.5 minutes of this game, so I need to catch up.
He's not going to be so far behind, though. It could be worse. Definitely could be worse.
He could have lost the Marauders needlessly.
Yeah, exactly. He's getting his 2nd gas right now, too, so I think this probably will be a Cloak Banshee follow-up from ByuN as well, which makes sense. It's a natural thing to do out of a cheese is to go for something else. After the idea is that you've distracted them with your cheese, and then they're not really thinking things through, and they might miss that you are going to be going for something that they're going to need detection for. So you see it a lot when Protoss play against people. You see it a lot when Terrans play TVT as well and get in this situation.
Yeah, and I'm just realizing again, Game 7, no Protoss. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, not yet.
So it looks like Bomber's pretty satisfied with his defense so far. Probably going to be salvaging that bunker as he takes the next orbital over. No Marauders ever showed up, so he feels like he accomplished what he needed to. He's
going to find that tech lab at some point.
Yeah, he'll eventually find the tech lab. He's like, I know it's somewhere. Where the hell is that thing?
Bomber is really gearing up for what is going to be quite a strong bio attack too. He's got combat shields on the way. He's going to have Marines coming out very, very rapidly here. He's going to have a ton of Marines. So if he decides to just go with combat shields and do a little bit of a push there, given that ByuN is going for, he's just going to let burn down.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's like
ByuN's
cruel.
Some men just like to watch the world burn.
Some Terran just want to see supply depots burn.
That's right. So, question is, what will ByuN bring us? It is going to be Cloak Banshees after all. Cloak is on the way, and if Bomber pushes all the way to his base, he's got an opportunity to do some pretty serious damage to ByuN, but he's going to need to make sure that he has enough Marines at home to defend against the Banshees as well. ByuN could equalize the worker count if he gets a little bit lucky with the Banshee, too. And there's still Marauders. He's just kind of wandering around. He's like, hey,
just checking things out.
I'm here for the party.
Free SCVs, huh?
Oh, that SCV actually lives. The Marauder's like, have you seen my friend?
That Marine did not live.
Nope. And here we go, Bomber coming
him?
up there right now. No, not raising the depot.
Oh, Tech Lab.
Oh, man, he could kill the Tech Lab before Cloak finishes. He's not targeting it down.
He's going to.
Okay,
He's
there we
going
go.
to
Now he
definitely
is,
kill it,
and
yep.
he's definitely getting it. Oh, the SCVs
Banshee is
barely
out now.
not repairing. Yeah.
What's he gonna gun it for? The SCVs or the Banshee?
I think he's
got to
just
be SCVs.
firing at anything he can. It doesn't matter. He can just do damage to everything at this point. That's huge. I mean, he's bought himself.
Yikes.
You know, the thing is right now Bomber's bought himself so much time to get prepared for this Banshee. He's killed some SCVs. He stopped Cloak completely from happening. That's just not going to be a factor in this game right now. 11 workers on top of all that.
Yeah.
Not only defending against the all-in, but getting himself in a spectacular spot for the mid game.
This base amuses me. You never see this like formation out of Terran buildings just like surrounding the OC like this.
I feel like this is specifically anti-Hellion.
Yeah.
ByuN is known for using factory units, so this configuration, the SimCity that Bomber has done, kind of makes him not really Hellion-proof, but it makes it a little bit safer. So.
Yeah, it's like barricades at the front of an Air Force base or something like that.
That's right.
He's going to drive in. He's going to have to get through all those.
He's going to have to show his ID.
He just found that random
It's
SCV.
really awkward.
Chilling there. So perfect for Bomber, having that SCV there for no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, catching that Banshee's point of entry there so he can bring those Marines over in time. You know, maybe he probably did leave it there. It was injured, so maybe he's like, you're too injured to gather minerals. You go stand in the field and wait for a Banshee to kill you.
It's like, just rest here, and he doesn't like tell the SCV
Yeah.
that he's going to be looking for Banshees. SCV's like, oh, thanks. My boss is so friendly.
Yeah, I love retiring just near Vespine gas.
I remember back when I had to mine that stuff. That's what he's thinking to himself.
No more.
Nope, now life is good. And then the
got my-
Banshee shows up.
Got my purple heart. He's like, couldn't you just repair me? I'd like to go back to work, please.
It's like, nope.
You have a greater purpose.
That's right. Isn't that worth dying for? Thank you, StarTale
And it ties it all
Morpheus.
back, everybody. Congratulations.
That's right. We've come full circle.
Circle of life.
StarTale Morpheus. Yep.
I'm just really thrilled that these are the guys that beat Jockchi. Like,
why? Why are you so excited that
Because I
these
just
people
imagine
beat
Jockchi
Jockchi?
watching this and be like, yes, one of you will lose now. Ha ha ha.
It's like he just puts him in an arena and makes him fight to the death for his own amusement.
That's what's happening here. I think Jockchi is pretending to be the coach of each team and
Jockchi.
leading it to this point.
Enisosa's been out of the league for so long. Jockchi's just like above everything else. He's the puppet master.
Jockchi's like, oh yeah, we'll forfeit. We'll forfeit and drop out of the tournament.
He
so that I can
organized
create
everything.
This. Yes.
Everything led up to this game between the two people that beat him at IPL 4.
That's right.
The mastermind, Enisosa Jockchi.
Oh man. So
Yeah, Bomber coming in with what could be a pretty effective drop. Look at the timing there. Stim in 1-1 finishing just a little bit later than maybe it should be. Otherwise, though, pretty impressive that he got. Well, never mind. He's finishing around then.
He's just killing everything.
It's good timing. It is a good timing.
Yeah.
He does have Stim now. He does have 1-1. ByuN's going to just get rocked here.
Yeah, the Banshee just did not work out for ByuN.
Yeah.
It's just chilling in space.
Yep. It's just
What's
giving
over
up.
here? Oh, more
it's
Marines.
like, it feels remorse for killing that SCV.
What is the killed worker count? 20 now?
20, and ByuN continuing to do damage there. He does need to make a run for it. One medevac getting taken out.
Not
Whoops.
bad. He got a medevac out of the deal.
You know, look at the supply, though. I mean, Bomber's still continuing to be really far ahead. He just killed most of ByuN's army. Now he's moving across the map with a tank, some Marauders and Marines as well. He does have his upgrades. Equal on upgrades with ByuN as far as attack goes. Has ByuN got any armor upgrades yet? I don't. Yeah, he
1-1.
does. Okay, so it is 1-1 to 1-1. And he does have Stim as well.
Another command center coming out for Bomber, though. He's doing so much damage in and around the map.
Oh, here comes Bomber. And he's going to be able to siege up with that one siege tank if he wants to. But look, there's a Banshee back at the natural expansion of Bomber doing some damage, but it will get chased away.
Down to 1 HP at 12
One
kills.
hit
Not
point.
bad at all. He could just leave that Marine there and get a free kill. There's no way he can repair that up.
No, the
across
Banshee
the
was
map,
like working up the courage for so long
Yeah,
to
that
go in and
Marine.
try to do damage.
He's like, I'm waiting.
Yep.
Bring it. Come on. Let's
He
go.
can see it. He can see it. It's just like just out of range of his machine gun.
He should put a Marine right here if possible.
It's like if he leans really far forward, maybe he can hit it. Maybe
Yeah.
he'd increase his range by 1
He could
hex.
just hop down into this fan and, oh no, maybe that would be a bad idea.
No, Ew, no.
Super Meat Boy, StarCraft 2 mashup. Just hops.
It's coming.
Oh, he got it.
Nope, he did.
He did
All
just
right.
lead it around. All
Yeah.
right, that's all he had to do. Poor ByuN. What are you going to
Rough
do?
game for ByuN. I mean, it's tough to play from this far behind. I mean, you're trying to just find little opportunities to do damage and catch up. That's why we see him moving out with this drop. But you're really just kind of trapped in your base. You can't move out on the map. The best you can do is really just try to make sure that the bases you have are saturated and then just slowly expand after that point.
Which force would you rather have? You can choose between this medevac full of Marines or this.
Well, I think I'm going to pick Bombers. Although, is the medevac filled with like those mercenary units from the single player? That'd be okay then.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay, then I will just
Turns
pick
out,
Bombers.
actually, it's filled with nothing because it died to turrets. Sorry I missed that. I did not think that was going to happen.
ByuN! I shouldn't laugh because it's sad, but it's kind of funny too.
Well, so Bomber moving in now. He's got stem, obviously. He's got 1/1 upgrades. He's got just a much larger force, being the more important part of this encounter. And ByuN's expanding, so that's good.
It's good.
Will he pick up and drop in here, you think?
It's so agonizing to be in this position.
Yeah, that sensor tower's just watching him leave, too. He's probably just like, kill me. No, I'm sure he's not actually saying that.
What was I built to do?
Why am I here?
Bomber joining his bigger army with his smaller army now. He's 60 supply ahead. 2-2's getting close to finishing. +1 vehicle weapons getting done as well. And this Marine tank composition, I mean, it seems like everybody's going Marine tank, but especially when you have a lead in TVT, Marine tank is just a really safe, effective way to play the matchup. And yeah, ByuN's going to see it.
Yeah, he keeps seeing this with his sensor tower, like this massive units just going in and out of his sensor tower range. I'm going to watch it again here.
Bomber is not above.
Oh, God.
Oh, Bomber is not above kind of trolling his opponent, too.
Yeah.
And
he should make a heart out of the exclamation points. That'd be amazing.
It's not Huck, though.
Oh, that's true.
Huck's the heart design maker in StarCraft 2, more or less.
That is true. He's pretty much got the market cornered on.
He's got that. He's got the monopoly.
Oh,
here
two
we go.
siege tanks. Those will last a really long time.
Well, thanks for the support, says ByuN. But
mule
Bomber,
drop.
there's the mule. Yeah, it's begun.
That's Bomber's mule, folks.
It's begun, and that base is going to be so dead. He's even got enough Marines to send after that and defend his siege tanks. Yeah, it's ByuN. I don't know, man. I mean, it's like sometimes as a commentator, you like want to just be like, oh, this game is really exciting, but there's also other games where you just have to be honest, and you're like, you know what, ByuN's really far behind. It's going to take a miracle for him to win. He's a great Terran player, but Bomber is just like one of the best TVTers in the history of StarCraft 2.
True.
And ByuN, you know, despite the fact that he was a little bit behind from the cheese, you know, early on, it was just kind of been outplayed. Here he comes.
The Tech Lab snipe early on, too, was just hugely setting him back. So Bomber already dropped the mule, so he's already done the offensive GG equivalent essentially. So
you know, ByuN though is a prime Terran, so he's gonna fight to the very last.
They're
Can't blame him. He's 70 supply down right now, about 60 supply down right now, but his upgrades are good. It is Marine tank TVT, so if Bomber makes a really huge mistake, ByuN could maybe do it, but
he's not even going to go into siege mode.
I don't think it's going to happen. More Manor Mules coming down, and it just does not look like ByuN has enough Marines to hold this back. Bomber just crushing through absolutely everything. GG, there it is, and Bomber sends StarTale one win away from taking the match.
Oh my.
Oh boy.